Ahana, Elena, Pranshi, Prisha, Parth, Sarah. Sarah, you're new. Advait is new. I haven't seen Advait before. And Paheli, I've met you. Okay. Sarah, can you tell me a little bit about yourself, full name, and where you are?
What?
Can you tell me your full name? Where are you based out of?
I can't hear you.
What's your name?
Sarah.
Full name?
Sarah Koskivala.
Kaskiwal, okay. How do you spell the last name?
KHAS
Mm-hmm.
GIVALA.
Okay, and where are you? In which city?
Mason, Ohio.
Okay, and what's your month and date of birth?
November 25th, 2009.
Okay. Is this your first Bhavna class?
Yeah.
Okay, is this, do you know what level you're in?
No.
That's fine. Then who else did we have? Advait. All right, Advaita, how do you pronounce your name?
Adwaita. Adwaita.
Advaita, nice to meet you. What's your full name, last name?
I joined last week. I joined last week.
What's your last name? Tell your last name, Lily.
Guinea.
No, Jen.
Last Jen.
Oh, okay. Guinea, hi. I remember you. Your name was different on the screen, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Rishit, can you tell me a little bit about yourself? What's your city?
What?
What's your city?
My city is at Indianapolis, Indiana.
Nice. And what's your month and day of birth?
July 2nd, 2012.
Yeah, I don't need the year, but great. Thank you. And then I finally have Nisha and Ishan. So I've met them before, so. Adwaita, is your pet name Guinea or is your real name Guinea?
My real name is Adwaita.
My real name is Adwaita.
Okay, I'll make note of that so I don't get confused next time. Thank you. All right, we have a few more people who have joined in, so I just want to do a quick thing and then we'll get started. If there are new people, I'll ask them to, introduce themselves later. Hi. So I think I've got Tanishi from last time as well. All right, excellent. Jai Jinendra, everyone. I'd like you guys to unmute yourself and put your video.
Jai Jinendra.
Yes, Rishi.
So I'm at level 2, but once I just opened the Pathshala, it says like there's no homework. I tried on my mom's phone and said they didn't send homework either too.
They haven't sent you the homework yet?
Yes.
Okay, I'll ask the level.
I'm at level 2 right now since I passed level 1.
So what classroom do you see? What classroom?
It is a Google Classroom.
You see your description of the classroom? Because there are 3 classrooms, one for level 2 and one for level 3. Do you know which classroom you're in?
I'm in level 2.
Okay, but you don't see the homework?
Yes.
Let me just quickly check.
Thank you.
There's a lesson. Maybe at the end, maybe Rishit, I can confirm with you what you're saying and not saying. I just want to start the class. All right.
Okay.
Okay, so everyone, let's start with the Navkar Mantra and the Chatari Mangalam. And then we'll go through any other questions everyone has. So everyone together, unmute your phones, keep your video on, unmute your tablet, computer, phone, whatever it is. Nisha, Ishan, Par, Tahana, Sarah, Lavisha.
Just 1 second.
Namo Arihantanam, Namo Siddhanam,
Namo Arihantaram, Namo Siddharam, Namo Arihantaram, Namo Dove Savatsamu, Asa Panchamakaro, Tava Papada, Sankara Jasavan,
So now everyone's gonna do Chatari Mangalam together. Don't go too fast, be with the class, okay? Chatari Mangalam, Mangalam, Chatari Logutama, Chatari Pujami, Sharan Pujami, Siddha Sharan Pujami, Sahu Sharan Pujami, Devli Panadamo Sharan Pujami. Jai Jinendra. Okay, so Tanishi, did you have a question before we started? I saw your hand was raised.
Actually, I don't know how to. Actually, no, I didn't. It was something else.
Okay. All right, so today we have a full class. We're going to do Stuti first, then we'll learn bhaktamar, then we'll do bhavna, and we'll reflect on the niyam. Okay, so let's start with the Stuti. Last week, we didn't finish this, but for anyone who's new, a Stuti is also similar to a bhajan. Sometimes it's a poem, sometimes it's a song, sometimes it's an arti. Okay, so I'm going to play the video and then we'll do it together. Let's, how many of you have learned Chota Sa Mandir? I know half of you were on the class last week, so you definitely know it. Excellent. Okay, let's start. Have you ever sung this before at home? Chota Sa Mandir, anyone? Great, very good. Okay. Just a quick thing to anyone who's just joining. I'm gonna take your names at the end for attendance. There's one person with iPhone RJ. Can I know what the name is in the chat window? Thank you. I'm gonna start this Stuti now. Okay.
Jai Jinendra kids. Today we are going to listen to a bhajan called Chota Sa Mandir, which means a small temple. This bhajan describes the devotion, enthusiasm, and the emotions with which we should go to the temple and learn about the virtues of the Tirthankars. We should decorate the temple and perform abhishek by pouring water from a silver pot. We should worship the supreme qualities of the Tirthankar Mahavir with the offerings kept on a puja tray. We should take a lighted lamp and do arti, which is to sing a devotional song in praise of the Tirthankar. Lastly, we should not forget going to the Pathshala with the same enthusiasm to to learn more about all of this with the help of Jinwani. Now, let's listen to the bhajan.
Okay, I just paused it so that we can learn it now. I saw a few of you singing it, so I'm going to ask one person to at least sing the first paragraph. Pranshi Mehta. Ahan, I'll come to you in the next one. Pranshi Mehta, I saw you singing it. Can you sing the first 4 lines?
छोटा सा मंदिर बनाएंगे, वीर गुल गाएंगे,
प्रभु गुण गाएंगे,
प्रभु गुण गाएंगे, मंदिर से कूद चलाएंगे, वीर गुण गाएंगे,
गुण गाएंगे.
गुण गाएंगे.
Okay, good job. Ahana, do you want to sing the next 4 lines? Oh, 3 lines? Looks like we lost it. Tanishi, maybe you want to go next?
Okay, so which one should I sing?
These 3 lines I'm sharing. हाथों में
हाथों में लेकर सोने के प्रभु जी का को नमन कराएंगे, वीर गुनगुनाएंगे, प्रभु गुनगुनाएंगे।
So this is प्रभु जी को नमन कराएंगे. I think you. Yeah, your brother. Okay.
No, my sister.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't see your face properly. Okay. Ahana, do you want to go next?
Yeah. हाथों में लेकर चांदी की थाली प्रभु जी की पूजा सजाएंगे, वीर गुण गाएंगे, प्रभु गुण गाएंगे.
Do you know what that means? It's okay if you don't.
It means that we take a silver or
Silver thali, silver thali is, yep.
and then like
You do the puja.
do puja from them.
Yep, very good. And Prisha, I saw your hand come up first before Diva Singhai. So can you say the last 4 lines? Do you know what this means?
Like you take in your hand, you take like the Bhagwan's voice, kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Hari?
Yep. Like it could be scriptures, it could be books, it could be the mala that you find at Derasar. Okay, so now we'll all sing it together, not just the ones who sang it, but very good job to everyone. So let's start from the top. I want to go one line at the other so that everyone's not, singing at different times. So I'm going to sing one line. I'd like you guys to repeat. The next line, repeat. Okay, sounds good? Give me a thumbs up. Okay, so छोटा सा मंदिर बनाएंगे,
छोटा सा मंदिर बनाएंगे,
वीर गुण गाएंगे, प्रभु गुण
वीर गुण गाएंगे, प्रभु गुण गाएंगे,
मंदिर को खूब सजाएंगे, वीर गुण
मंदिर को खूब सजाएंगे,
I made a mistake. I went to the next line. So now let's start with this one. हाथों में लेकर सोने का कलशा, प्रभु जी को नमन कराएंगे,
प्रभु जी को नमन कराएंगे,
वीर गुण गाएंगे,
वीर गुण गाएंगे,
प्रभु गुण गाएंगे. Good job.
प्रभु गुण गाएंगे.
Now next one. हाथों में लेकर चांदी की थाली, प्रभु जी को पूजा रचाएंगे, वीर गुण गाएंगे, प्रभु गुण गाएंगे. हाथों में लेकर माज नवानी, ताला हम सब जाएंगे, प्रभु गुण गाएंगे. Okay. Good job, everyone. So now from this class onwards, I'm not going to repeat this. We'll start with the new stuti next time. So now we'll learn bhaktamar, one shlok. Now bhaktamar is, how many of you know bhaktamar?
Like the first few lines.
I know 11 shloks.
Mama,
Yeah.
I know first one.
Okay. All right, perfect. So I know there are some new people. So let me do this again. How many of you know at least shlok 1 of Bhaktamar? If you do, raise your hand using the just raise your hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I see 7, 8 hands. But okay, so there are 8 hands you know, and there are at least 20 people on this class. So we will learn Shlok 1. And so how many of you know Acharya Manatungacharya? Rishabh, good job. Diva Singhai, Sana. Okay. So Acharya Manatungacharya was Guruji was a devotee of the first Tirthankar. Who is the first Tirthankar? I mean, he liked all the Tirthankars. He was a devotee of all of them. But this Bhaktamar was written for the first Tirthankar, Diva Singhai. Tell me who is the first Tirthankar.
Mahavir Bhagwan.
He's the 24th. The first thinker is Rishabh Dev. He's
Yeah.
also
Ma'am,
known as
Rishabh Dev.
Adi. Yes, good job, Ruhi. He's also known as Adinath. So, Acharya Manatungacharya wrote the Bhaktamar. He wrote 48 shloks. A shlok is 4 of these lines. Okay. So this next few, we have to learn one shlok 1 week at least, and then we'll all know 48 shloks by the end of this term. Okay. So now when you're learning this, it's very important to pronounce it correctly. Okay, one word, pronounce it correctly, and then we'll practice it as much as possible. Practice it at home as well. Okay. Now I'm going to play this and we'll just learn stroke 1, at least the first 2 lines together. Let me play this. 1 second.
Yes, kids, all of you have heard the story behind the Bhaktamar's throat, right? But today we all will learn the first and the second shloks of Bhaktamar.
सम्यक् प्रणम्य जिनपादयुगयुगादा वालम्बनं तव जले पतताञ्जनानाम्.
So come, now after learning the first shlok, let us learn its meaning. When celestial devs bow down to Bhagwan Adinath, the divine glow of his toenails enhances the shine of the jewels in their crowns. Merely touching his feet absolves beings from sin. He who submits himself at his feet is saved from the cycles of birth and death. I offer my reverential salutations to the feet of Bhagwan Adinath, the first Tirthankar, true religious order. Come, now let's learn the second.
Okay, so we'll only stop at the first one. So I know some of you already know the shlok. Ruhi, do you want to say the first line?
Yes, ma'am.
Just the first
I know
line.
these all 4 slow. Bhakatambar pranadamuli prabhana motyotakam dalita papatan to vidanam samyakranam jinapata yugayugata valambanam bhavajale patatam jalanam yaha
Okay,
sanstatah
no, no, that's it.
sakalavama.
That's it. Thank you. Who wants to try rhythm? You want to try?
Bhaktamar pranatamolimani prabhana mutyotакандалита papatamоvitanam samyak pranant jinapādayukayukādā valam bhavajale patatam jananam.
Very nice. Rishabh, do you want to? And Rishabh, maybe you can do the first two lines and then Prisha can do the next two lines.
Bhaktambara Pranatamolimani Prabhara Mrityota Kandalita Papatamo Vitanam.
Good. Prisha, do you want to do the next two lines?
Samyak pranamya jinapādayukayukādā valam bhavajale patatam jananam.
Good. And Lavisha, try the first line.
Bhaktamar pranatamolimani prabhana.
Okay. All right. So let's all, because not everyone knows, I'm going to try and make sure everyone gets to know the first line. I'm going to say the first line. I want everyone to repeat. Okay. Bhaktamarap Pranatamauli Mani Prabhana. Okay, next line. Mudyotakan. I'm just going to say just this one word. Mudyotakan.
Samyak pranamya jinapādayukayukādā.
Okay. All right. So the next line, maybe before I go ahead, is there any word that is difficult for anyone? Lavisha, go ahead.
That first one only.
Bhaktamarap. Try.
Okay, I didn't know if the P was pronounced or not. Bhaktamara.
Go with the next word. So it becomes Bhaktamara Pranata. So it's continuous.
The one that
Yes.
the line, the second line and the first word.
Mudyotakan. Try it.
Yotakan.
Papatamo Vitanam.
Papa Vatanam.
Okay, so I'm going to try and do the first line, but in this time I want everyone to say it one by one. I know Prisha said it, Rishabh, Lavisha said it, Rhythm as well. Elena, do you want to try the first line?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Patambala Pranatamolimani Prabhana.
Okay, then Prisha
I
Gandhi.
need to tell you something really quick. I know till 7 shloka
Oh, very nice. Good job.
and a little bit of 8, but I cannot remember the 8 shloka.
We'll get to it. Prisha Gandhi, do you want to try the first line?
Okay. Bhaktamara Pranatamolimani Prabhana.
Good. Guinea? Guinea, do you want to try?
I cannot remember.
It's on the screen. Just follow the first line. Bhaktamar Mauli
Moli
Maniprabhana.
Mariparana.
You can try and practice. Sana and Rihan. Sana and Rehan, do you want?
Jalanam Bhaktamara Pranatamuli Prabhana Murtyota Kandalita Papatamo Vitanam Samyak Pranamya Jinapada Yuge Yugada Valambanam Pavachale Patatanjananam.
Okay. I know Ruhi, you said it. Lavisha, did you? I can't remember. Did you say the first line?
Yeah, I did. The first line I said.
Tanishi, you also did, right? Diva Singhai, go ahead.
Bhaktambara Pranatimole Prabhana.
Okay. Do you want to try the other three?
Yeah. Mudot Kandalita Papatamo Vitanam Samyakranam Janapad Yoga Yogada Balam Balam Bhavajale Patitanjananam.
Good job. Rishit, do you want to try the first line?
Yeah, sure. Bhaktana Pranatamuli Mane Pravana.
Good job. Parth,
Bhaktamara Pranatamoli Prabhana Mutyot Kandalita Papamutamo Vonitanam Samyak Pranamya Jinapada Yuga Yugada Valambanam Bhavajale Patatanjalanam.
okay. Paheli, just the first line. You're on mute.
Bhaktamara Pranatamuli Mane Pravana.
Okay, Piyush. I'm sorry.
Pranchi.
Oh, yes, go ahead.
Bhaktamari I'll learn today.
Okay. Do you want me to work with you on this? Bhaktamara
Bhaktamara
Pranata
Pranata
Mauli
Vali
Manip
Mane
Bhana.
Bana.
Good job. Ahana, I think you already said it, right?
No, Mama didn't say this.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. The first line. I mixed it with the stuti.
Bhaktamara Pranata Moli Mane Prabhana.
All right. So it's not pranata, pranata. So let's start from the beginning. Bhaktamara
Bhaktamara
Pranata
Pranata
Mauli
Moli
Maniprabhana.
Mane Prabhana.
Okay. Sarah, do you want to go next?
Sure. Bhaktamara Prantamali Mani Prabhana.
So I think just one correction. So Bhaktamara Pranata. The Pranata, the is not it's just okay.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know whose iPhone RJ. Who is that?
My name is Anya.
Anya, nice to meet you. Do you want to try the first one?
Can I say the whole thing?
Yeah.
Bhaktambara Pranatamoli Mani Prabhana Motyodakandalita Papatamo Vetanam Samyat Pranamya Janapada Yuge Yugada Valambanam Pavajale Patatanjananam.
Nice. What's your name, Anya? How do you pronounce, spell your first and what's your last name?
Jain.
Okay. Where are you based out? Which city?
Sugarland, Texas.
Okay. And I'll take what's your date of month and day of birth?
October 9th.
Rishabh, can you remind me where you are and your month and date of birth?
Wait, me?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, like where I am currently?
yeah.
I'm in Frisco, Texas. So Dallas, Texas.
Okay, and your
And I'm 12 years old.
no, you just a month and day of your birth date.
Oh, June 29th.
Okay, thank you. All right, kids. So good job with the bhaktamar shlok today. Let's do the Bhavna Yog and then we'll talk about the niyam. 1 second.
हे प्रभु आपके चरणों में
So,
कोटि
sorry, before I start the sharing, I want to just, if this is your first class with Bhavna Yog, how many of you know what Bhavna is for? Rishabh, you can go ahead.
It's to like make her like be like gratified with or with God and like to praise about Him, to like
Yeah,
like yeah,
okay. That is
and
correct.
to have good feelings, like good bhavna.
That is correct. So to have positivity, to be spiritual, to be thankful. Ahana, did you want to add something?
Yeah, I was saying that the emotion of positivity and
Yeah,
of positivity.
yeah, I agree. So it helps us think of why we are thankful and why we are blessed. Lavisha, did you want to add something?
No, I just want to say my father told me this. Like for example, we have, for math to learn maths, we have a teacher. So that way to learn about God, we have this class.
Pramanik Sagarji? Yes.
Totally.
For this class? Oh, yes, yes. So yes, that is there are different teachers, your parents, your elder siblings, your uncles, aunties, everyone can teach you a lot about spirituality and Jainism. This Pathshala is part of that. When we do Bhavna Yoga, it's more to meditate, to think about good things. If you're angry on something, if you're troubled by a friend, Bhavna Yoga will help you relax, will help you think of good things. Okay. So I'm going to play that now. It's for 5 minutes. I just want you guys to meditate and think about what is said on the video.
कोटि नमन कोटि कोटि वंदन कोटि कोटि आभार हे प्रभु आपकी कृपा से मुझे यह जीवन का नया दिन मिला। मुझे ऐसी शक्ति दे कि आज के इस दिन को अच्छा दिन बना सकूं। हे प्रभु मुझे ऐसी शक्ति दे कि आज के इस दिन को अच्छा दिन बना सकूं। हे प्रभु मुझे ऐसी शक्ति दे कि आज के इस दिन को अच्छा दिन बना सकूं। हे प्रभु मुझे ऐसी शक्ति दे कि आज के इस दिन को अच्छा दिन बना सकूं। हे प्रभु मुझे इतना समर्थ बना दे कि मैं सहज, शांत और सकारात्मक जीवन जी सकूं। हे प्रभु मुझे इतना समर्थ बना दे कि मैं सहज, शांत और सकारात्मक जीवन जी सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में इतना संयम ला दो कि मैं भावनाओं पर नियंत्रण रख सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में इतना संयम ला दो कि मैं भावनाओं पर नियंत्रण रख सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में इतना संयम ला दो कि मैं भावनाओं पर नियंत्रण रख सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में ऐसी स्थिरता ला दो कि मैं अपने पथ में अडिग रह सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में ऐसी स्थिरता ला दो कि मैं अपने पथ में अडिग रह सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में ऐसा संकल्प जगा दो कि मैं अपने लक्ष्य की ओर बढ़ता चलूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में ऐसा संकल्प जगा दो कि मैं अपने लक्ष्य की ओर बढ़ता चलूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में इतना संतोष भर दो कि मैं हर स्थिति में संतुष्ट और प्रसन्न रह सकूं। हे प्रभु, मुझ में इतना संतोष भर दो कि मैं हर स्थिति में संतुष्ट और प्रसन्न रह सकूं। हे प्रभु, मैं शांत रहूं, मैं सहज रहूं, मैं प्रसन्न रहूं, मैं संतुष्ट रहूं, मैं पवित्र रहूं, मैं शांत रहूं, मैं प्रसन्न रहूं, मैं पवित्र रहूं। हे प्रभु, मुझे शांत रहना है, मुझे शांत रहना है, मुझे शांत रहना है, मुझे शांत रहना है, मुझे संयम रखना है, मुझे संयम रखना है, मुझे संयम रखना है, मुझे संयम रखना है, मुझे सकारात्मक रहना 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 है। मैं स्वस्थ हूँ, मैं स्वस्थ हूँ, मैं स्वस्थ हूँ, मैं शांत हूँ।
Kids, I just have to be back in a second. 1 second. Sorry, the alarm went off. 1 second.
मैं शांत हूँ, मैं शांत हूँ, मैं शांत हूँ, मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ, मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ, मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ, मैं शुद्ध आत्मा हूँ। सोहम, 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 सोहम। Soham, 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 Soham. हे प्रभु, मुझे ऐसी शक्ति दे कि आज के इस पूरे दिन को मैं सहज, शांत, प्रसन्न और पवित्रता के साथ बिता सकूं। आपके चरणों में कोटि कोटि नमन, कोटि कोटि वंदन, कोटि कोटि आभार।
Are your kids in grades 6 to 11? Harvard has made SAT and ACT scores.
Sorry. All right, so I'm happy everyone was listening to that very nicely. Now we'll talk about the niyam. How many people kept the niyam from last week? Ruhi, Lavisha, Devasingai, Prisha, Rhythm. Can one of you tell me what is, Paheli, why don't you tell me what was the niyam? Ahana.
What?
What was the niyam?
Eat everything that you have in your plate.
Good job. So I'm very happy everyone did that. Devasingai, Pranshi, Lavisha, Ahana, Rishabh, all of you. Incidentally, the Pathshala has decided this week's niyam is going to be the same. So now, anyone who's new, Prisha, do you have a question? Oh, okay. So anyone who is new, I just want to tell you what a niyam is. A niyam is a promise that you'll do something. You know, sometimes you promise your mother that you won't eat chocolate until you finish your homework. So this is a promise that will help you become stronger and more better. So by not wasting your food, you're not, wasting your parents' efforts to cook for you. So good job. Now this week as well, we'll continue with that same niyam. On the Google Classroom, there is a niyam tracker that you should mark whenever you've done a niyam correctly, and you should upload that, okay? So the same niyam for this week, don't waste your food. Make sure you eat it all. Yes, Lavisha.
Ma'am, in the message you sent in the group, they said if you can't access the Google Classroom, we should inform you. So I don't know what to do for the Google Classroom.
Okay, so why don't you and Rishit stay back for a few minutes after we're done with Navkar? I know he has some questions with the classroom as well. I'll try and see what's going on. Else, I might ask someone else to help me if I'm not able to help you. Okay. All right. So let's do the Navkar and Chatari Mangalam, and then Rishit and Lavisha, I'll just talk. And anyone else who has Google Classroom issues, you can stay back and we'll try and sort that. Okay, so let's start. All together, unmute.
Hello.
Everyone. Richard and Lavisha, you can stay and
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Bye. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Okay, so maybe Lavisha, I can start with you. Do you have the phone or something in front of you for the classroom?
But I can minimize the screen for that.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you have the link?
No. This is my laptop.
Oh, okay. So let me see if I can send you the link. Hold on. If I send you the link, are you able to work through it, or do you need someone to help you?
Wait, there was a link sent?
Yeah.
Oh, but I don't know how to open it on my laptop. In the mobile, I won't be able to see it properly.
I'm going to see if I can. 1 second. Are you on WhatsApp? Do you have access to WhatsApp?
Can you send it in the chat if it's allowed?
Yeah, let me try. 1 second. Which which level are you in? Because the classroom will also depend on it.
Last week was my first class, so I'm probably in level 1.
Okay. I'm going to send you level 1 and level 2 as well, but let me, 1 second. Let me look up the links. Rishabh, do you have the same problem? You're not able to get into any classroom?
I mean, the only problem I have is that the homework is not coming.
Okay. So I'll come back to you in a second, but Lavisha, try that link I put in the chat. And until you're doing that, then Rishit, you told me you're in level 1, right? Sorry if I forgot.
Actually, I'm at level 2, not level 1.
Level 2, okay. When you go to level 2 and you open classwork, what do you see?
Here, can I share you my screen?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm clicking it, but it's showing wait. Yeah. We are sorry, but you do not have access to classroom.
Okay, let me send you another link. 1 second.
It says this.
Let me see what Rishit you're saying. Oh, nothing to do.
No, so once I open, it just takes me to level 1 right here, and I just press level 2,
Yeah.
and I go to
Wait,
Google.
wait, stay there. Go back to level 2 and then go to classwork.
Okay.
So go, that's interesting. Okay, so you don't have the new link. Let me send the new link to both of you. Give me a second. This is the old link. 1 second. Huh? Sorry, all of this is all over the place. 1 minute. So Lavisha, you can try to get into the chat window.
Ma'am, I can share screen if you want.
Oh, no, I sent you a new link. Try that. Maybe the one that I sent before was not correct. And then you try that. And then Rishit, I'm sending another link saying class 2.
Same.
Why don't you try that?
It's coming, it's coming.
Okay. And Rishit, can you try this new link that I sent on the chat?
Is it this one?
What? I don't know if you're sharing.
1 sec. I'll be right back.
Okay.